Welcome back, hunters. This week, we crossed a milestone that only the most stubborn or slightly unhinged grinders will understand. 2,000 kills into our Whitetail Great One grind on Layton Lakes. At this point, the 10 zones feel more familiar than my own backyard. The trees haven't changed, the deer keep respawning, and we're just hoping maybe this week that one of them will finally have that fabled rack. So while we wait for the Great One to bless us with its glorious antlers, let's check out 10 of the best bucks we bagged this week. Some golds, some diamonds, and even a little redemption for a missed bow shot. We started off at Roonachee Church, where 2 solid bucks were hanging out almost twins. First had a score estimate of 219 to 260, and the second wasn't far off with 220 to 261. One after another, we lined up clean, vital shots. The first one scored 222, weighed about 87 kilos. The second, a bit heavier at 93 kilos, and a stronger score of 236. Back-to-back golds to warm up the week. Next stop, Kraken Lake. Spotted a buck with a 222, 263 estimate, and decided to stretch the rifle's legs over 300 meters. Hit him straight through the heart. Felt good. Final score, 252. Just a hair under diamond. So close it hurts. But still, a solid gold with textbook shot placement. North of the Beaumont Western Outpost, we caught this guy lurking with a 216 to 257 estimate. Took a long shot, 220 meters, and nailed both lung and liver. He came in just under 93 kilos and scored 247, a beefy gold that keeps the pressure on our zones. Now things start to heat up. Back at Roonachee West, a level 3 with a diamond potential score of 252 to 293 gave us a clean broadside. Took him from 230 meters with a left lung shot. Final weight, 95 kilos. Trophy score, diamond, 258. First diamond of the week, and definitely a morale boost. Afterwards, we hit the Kraken rope bridge, a zone that's been heating up lately. Another level 3. This time, with a 251, 292 estimate. Lined up a 122-meter shot, and landed it perfectly. Right lung and liver. Final weight, 97 kilos, and he scored a monstrous 267. That's the biggest buck of the week. A true diamond. Next, we headed over to the Mount Kraken area along the Highton River. Found a buck with a 221 to 262 estimate. Took him down with a liver shot from 208 meters. Yeah, we've been hitting a lot of livers lately. He scored gold at 236 and weighed in at 93 kilos. Not the flashiest, but every cull counts in the grind. Okay, confession time. I botched a bow shot. full miss. No excuses. But karma must have been on my side, because right after that, a diamond potential buck stepped out, estimate 254 to 295. He struck that signature whitetail strut before bolting. I landed a double lung, and guess what? Diamond number 3, with a score of 263, and weighing in at 98 kilos, redemption secured. Back at Roonachee Church, we found another decent buck with a 267 estimate. Hit a lung shot from 141 meters. He scored 240, weighed over 93 kilos. Another clean gold for the week's tally. Then, a little bonus fun. 2 bucks at the Roonachee Western Outpost. Both decent. We focused first on the bigger one, estimated 208 to 249. Nailed a lung shot from 214 meters. And quickly followed up with buck number 2. The first scored gold. The second one, silver. Still, double kills feel great, especially when you're knee-deep in zone resets. Our final clip takes us to the hidden lake, just north of Roonachee Western Outpost. After that earlier bow fail, I had something to prove. We called the herd in close. Dropped a smaller buck with the bow to keep things calm. Soon after, we followed up with a rifle shot on the monster level 3. Simple lung shot dropped him clean. Diamond score, 267. Nearly 100 kilos. A perfect ending. And that wraps up another week on the grind. 2,000 whitetail down. 4 diamonds in the lodge. And still no great one in sight. But we're not stopping. Not now. These bucks are getting bigger, and the next zone rotation might just be the one. If you're grinding too, drop a comment, let's suffer together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss next week's highlights. Until then, keep rotating those zones and keep your eyes open for that great one.